with contrarian ideas succeed in creating and capturing value that is extraordinary. And is it somehow possible that more of us are capable of this than we think? Worthless is about how so many people from all around the world see hidden value in situations where others do not. These people then use that perception to successfully develop valuable products and services that customers usually initially don't think they want, and ultimately go on to realize extraordinary value for themselves. I have seen this kind of entrepreneurship in every one of the 45 countries I have visited or worked in. I have come to believe that entrepreneurship is part of the human experience, like art, music, theater, and literature. Although it may be statistically unusual, like the statistical rarity of the good artist, entrepreneurship can and does occur in virtually every society, not just the mythical hotspots. For example, Silicon Valley. A paradox. Despite their statistical rarity in creating extraordinary value, most of the entrepreneurs in this audiobook will strike you as ordinary people, like you and me. The differences between them and us are less a matter of who they are or what resources they have than of what and how they think. Entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurs in general, have always been a pretty puzzling phenomenon, and the entrepreneurs described in this audiobook are no exceptions. They make us wonder where their aspirations come from, what they are striving to accomplish, what keeps them going, and in many cases, how they actually achieve those extraordinary results. These puzzles, I hope, will stimulate you to think and will possibly inspire you to act. Worthless is not another how-to or recipe book for entrepreneurs and their champions. We have plenty of such books. Some are quite good, and a few are based on broad research and practice. But ultimately, recipes for entrepreneurs are oxymoronic because of the nature of entrepreneurship itself. As I attempt to illustrate, the phenomenon of entrepreneurship is about contradicting our expectations, and so codification of the right or better or best way to be an entrepreneur will always possess an elusive quality. The instant that we think we have it, the entrepreneur's job is to prove us wrong. The potentially extraordinary value resides precisely in showing how violating or simply ignoring the common prescriptions can work, sometimes, amazingly well. Indeed, in addition to the impressive amounts of money involved, one of our fascinations with entrepreneurs lies precisely in their defiance of our expectations. The entrepreneurial record is writ full of entrepreneurs who should succeed but don't, those who shouldn't succeed but do, those who almost crashed and burned, only to barely survive and to take off, and those who were taking off, only to suddenly lose altitude and fall. Entrepreneurs' defiance of our expectations is so prevalent that it always has a surprising quality. If it weren't a surprise, typically greeted by a great deal of skepticism in the early stages, someone would be doing it already. Nonetheless, even though Worthless is not a set of prescriptions, I believe it will be a worthwhile listen, as well as intrinsically interesting. For some of you, it may kindle an aspiration that has so far remained dormant. For others, it may inspire you to cross a threshold from curiosity or desire to action. For still others, it may give a vicarious sense of adventure, excitement, or achievement, or may help explain the entrepreneurial experiences of friends or family. And for yet others, it may help you form more effective policies and programs to foster entrepreneurship in your home regions. So, Worthless, Impossible, and Stupid has two broad objectives. One is to catalyze entrepreneurial aspiration and help more of you to choose the path of entrepreneurship, which I call the entrepreneurial choice, by simply showing you that entrepreneurship, extraordinary value creation and capture, is possible even though it is extraordinary. Aspiration is a funny thing. I can't shake a silly joke I heard as a child. It went something like this. Last night I had a dream that if I concentrated really hard, I could fly. It was so vivid that when I woke up, I concentrated really hard to try to fly.